Hi friends, I'm Rohit. In this screencast, I'll be discussing about a time logger which is in its initial stages of development. We are developing this application as an extension to Visual Studio IDE. The motivation for developing a time logger came from a software process model named personal software process that focuses on an individual's performance improvement. The diagram you see on the monitor right now is the general structure of the PSP model. The lowest level collects the individual's performance metrics and recommends any process improvements. The second level deals with project planning and estimation. The third level aims at quality management so that all defects are removed before the first compile. The highest level, named PSP3, deals with addressing the issues that may arise from scaling an application. So this PSP3 level is currently obsolete and is replaced by TSP. There are some time loggers already implemented and are available as open source on the net. But as far as I know, almost all are standalone applications and none are integrated with any of the available IDEs. Okay, so let me explain how we went about the implementation of our tool. So this is the MSDN site for Visual Studio extensibility that we used. First, you'll have to create a Visual Studio package to add a Visual Studio extension. It is also called VS package. There are few options on how your extension will appear on the Visual Studio IDE, like toolbox or menu command, etc. We will choose menu command for our case. It will be using this highlighted option for our implementation. This means that a new menu item will be added to Visual Studio IDE as a part of the extension that you create. Once this is done, we are left with just writing the logic for the menu command handler. For making it clearer, let me take you to another link. Let me just scroll up to the appropriate section. Yeah. So this particular section deals with how to write logic for menu command event handler. So this procedure, menu item callback, is the menu command handler, and the logic you write here gets invoked whenever an event associated with a new menu item is triggered, like click or mouse event. The following section discusses about how keyboard shortcuts can be added for our new functionality. I'm not going into detail of that. The advantage of integrating time logger with an IDE is that engineers will find it easier to use the feature. Also, they are very less likely to forget to use the feature just because it is integrated with a system where they spent most of their time. There are different ways that a time logger can be developed. For our time logger creation, we have currently finished adding a Visual Studio menu item that opens up a window on clicking it. Let me just demonstrate that to you guys. Yeah, this is the new menu item that we have added. It's called Record My Task Ticks. When you click on it, a window opens up. For simplicity, we shall call it Task Window. So the task window allows you to add or remove tasks, start or stop recording of any particular task. The task list which you see here in the task window gets populated from an Excel sheet. I'll show you that too. You are seeing the Excel sheet which we use. This Excel sheet makes sure that if a user removes a task from the window, it will not appear the next time in the window. So we use this Excel sheet to keep track of the tasks that user adds or removes using this tool. Whenever user does time recording of any particular task, the time log data gets updated to the corresponding columns in this Excel sheet. This tool as you all know, is in its initial stages. There are a lot more interesting stuffs that can be done to it. Hope this session gave you an insight about what we are trying to implement and the motivation behind it. Thank you all for listening. Have a nice day.